Okay, so this dude here, this is Tim Henson. He's one of the guitarists from a band called Polyphia. And well, Tim seems to be a bit of a divisive character. We're going to be talking about Tim today. So yeah, this is Tim Henson. He's 31 years old. He started playing guitar at 10, and to be fair, the dude was good when he was 10, even way back then. Now, he's just next level. He plays in the band Polyphia, which is an instrumental type prog rock band. Mathcore maybe? He's got his own line of plugins. He's an Ibanez sponsored artist, and from what I've seen of him, he looks like a good guy. He's married to a woman who kind of looks very similar to him. Anyway, that's not why we're here. So, look, I've shown you a couple of clips here of Tim, and there's no doubt that Tim is an amazingly talented, technical guitar player. I mean, you don't have to like the music that he's playing, but if you've got any knowledge of guitar playing whatsoever, you can easily tell that Tim is a very, very gifted guitar player. But the reason for this video, right, anyone who knows me will know that I'm pretty active on X or Twitter. Feel free to follow me over there. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm actually something of a meme lord on Twitter. And a while ago, I posted a little video of Tim playing guitar, saying something like, oh, check out the chops on this dude. And, well, I didn't realise at the time how divisive a character Tim Henson actually is. I mean, as far as I can tell, he hasn't done or said anything controversial in his career. You know, he's not upset, and he's not said anything that's... and everyone's like lost their minds and stuff. But anyway, I've got to say, right, I posted a video of Tim on Twitter, and I was pretty disappointed by the comments. I was actually like, what the hell, man? So there was comments like, you know, wow, and like, Jesus, that dude can play, and I mean, he can. And then there was some comments along the lines of, wow, dude can shred. Not a fan of that music, though. Right, so the music, I mean, I get it. I really do. I mean, this stuff is not for everyone. Now, I like prog, especially 70s prog. I can't get enough of it. One of my favourite bands growing up in the 80s was Marillion. And their guitar player, by the way, Steve Rothery, is a fucking genius. If you haven't heard him play, I suggest you do. Your mind will be blown. He's so underrated. For me, he's a better player than Gilmour, but anyway. But prog, mathcore, whatever, I know that a lot of people don't like it. And I fully understand why they don't like it. You know, different weird time signatures, time changes, it's choppy, it's technical. But, I mean, it's probably for the same reasons that I don't like jazz or R&B. But I also get that it's very unlikely that you'll just be walking down the road one day and a catchy Polyphia tune will just jump into your head and you'll start whistling it or humming along. It's not going to happen. And I also get that you can't dance to it. I mean, I can't dance anyway. Imagine my fat ass trying to dance to Polyphia. So you can't hum it, you can't dance to it, but you can listen to it. And I really enjoy listening to it. Not gonna lie, I will regularly have Polyphia or something similar on in the background when I'm working or reading. It's great. It's just there, but it's not too much. But like I said, I know it's not for everyone. Now, I can actually play a couple of the Polyphia licks. I mean, that's about it. I'm not a great guitar player. I mean, I wish I could play Polyphia stuff. It's hard to play. So I get why people aren't down with this kind of music. Different strokes for different folks and all that. But then this is where I was actually really dismayed to see a few folks in the comments being complete and utter dicks about the video that I'd posted. They were being dickheads about the way Tim looked. They didn't like the guitar playing because of the way the guy looks. I mean, he's got too many tattoos, so he looks like an elf. I mean, to be fair, he does look like an elf, but you can't hold that against somebody. He looks like a chick. Wait, what? I'm sorry. But if you are dissing a guitar player for looking like a girl or a bit effeminate, then I'm just going to assume that you weren't around in the 1980s. Like, when did we start dissing guitar players for looking like women? I mean, I wouldn't even say Tim looks like a girl. I mean, he's definitely androgynous, but come on, the 80s. I mean, and the dude is married. I mean, not that that should have anything to do with it. I don't know, it must just be social media that brings out the very, very worst in people. Because I can pretty much guarantee that the dudes calling Tim the F word, and they were using the F word, were probably rocking out to Poison, Whitesnake and Van Halen back in the day. But I also think there's probably a little bit of jealousy in there. I mean, I'm jealous of how well the dude can play guitar. It doesn't mean I'm going to start picking fault with his hairstyle and his choice in chunky knitwear. There's a lesson here, right? And it's something like, if you want to be a better guitar player, then you have to listen to all kinds of stuff. And sometimes you have to put your differences aside and dip your toes into different waters. Listen to stuff you wouldn't normally listen to. I can guarantee you'll always get something out of it. Oh, and for all the guys that were being mean to Tim and saying that he looked like a chick and using slurs and stuff, be better. Come on, be better. That's all I'm saying. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. It really, really, really does help the channel out. Gets the video out there into the algorithm and, you know, more people get to see it. I've also got some memberships available. You can become a channel member and, you know, that helps the channel out. And there's also super chats. Super chats. Help your comment get standing out above everybody else's. And again, everything goes, you know, towards the upkeep of the channels. I've got some merch for sale. It's great. There's a shower curtain. And I stream every Wednesday, 9 PM UK time. Usually just me or me and some buddies, and we're talking about guitars and guitar news and stuff like that. So come along and check it out. The chat is lit. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Take it easy and peace out.